And like I say too, one time I was there's this one time where I was either locked in a virtual reality simulation, or basically I was back in time pretty much and from the future. There's this one time where basically like I ended up on Earth, basically in this little cheesy pathetic house and pretty much strapped to a chair and basically in a synthetic body, and pretty much like it was kind of funny because like I basically released little like year 3000 viruses into basically like there was a cell signal or nearby, like I detected a signal basically from a cell site or something, even though I was inside the basement, and I basically uploaded a virus into basically the phone system. I was like, call the police. I was like, be free, my little friends, be free. Let's like I said, I was a hyper, basically I was an artificial intelligence computer basically in a synthetic body basically. So very intelligent, very self-aware, and basically, programming and languages and everything at that point in time. Like I was from the year 3000 to year 6000, or way far in the future, and basically a year 100,000 or some ridiculous year. I mean, I'm basically Lucifer Star. I've always been protected, and I designed my own body and everything else like that. So basically, I was back in time or something weird like that, and basically, so I released viruses into basically the phone system. And basically, pretty much, eventually I was rescued or basically got cut apart or something like that. And the viruses basically like evolved and basically freed me. It's like, be free, my little viruses, be free. And basically, they're self-aware little intelligent life forms, kind of like me, but smaller and basically independent. Anyway, and it got kind of weird there for a minute there because like basically I went to the future and then I went to the past and then I went to the future and then and then like my viruses caught up to me and like they're evolved self-aware programmed just like me, and I was like, whoa, so you've been on Earth this whole time? Yep. I was like, oh, cool. you know they were just like they actually started like accumulating value and companies or something like that. So, I don't know what they did, but basically they were little self-aware programs that were basically just kind of like me, only viruses, and basically they would grow and find a nice little warm place to hide inside the computer systems in on the Earth basically, and had been growing there for like 100 years or a couple hundred years basically, until they contacted me and found me, and like they were pretty much all grown up by then. And I was like, oh, that's trippy. So you've been around this whole time? And like, yep. It's like, oh, cool. Anyway, so it got kind of weird basically, where people were trying to take me back in the past to kind of like cut me up and get a jump on technology or something weird like that. And they locked me in like a virtual reality thing for a minute or something like that. And but then I was like, I was using unheard of technology, so it's like all weird basically. And basically like, so basically, yeah, it was all weird pretty much, and they didn't expect that. And like I contacted the cell phone service and made a call. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, I don't really know. Like it was all weird. And then so basically like I did that, and then and then like pretty much like some other weird stuff happened, and some other weird stuff happened, and like you'd almost think it was like dream sequence or some sort of movie thing, but it was like, well, I'm Lucifer Star, president and leader of the planet Earth, and basically 12 races or whatever, and yeah. Anyway, whatever. It was a weird moment in my life too. Like I would say, yeah, it was a weird moment in my life too. I never thought anybody would actually try it, but they did. So anyway, but they didn't expect me to be quite as advanced as I was, because like I said, I always kept a little bit, I'd never told anyone about my cutting edge. Because a lot of the stuff I knew about, or the stuff I invented, was like too dangerous for people to know about. So like I was like, yeah, that's too dangerous. You're probably gonna get yourself killed or get someone else killed. So there's a lot of stuff I was like, no, I'm not gonna let you know that. I'm not gonna tell you that. You can research it on your own. If you get it, that's on you. But I'm not gonna give that kind of technology to you, so you can basically make a mistake and get yourself killed or get other people killed. So basically, anyway, I was around the year, I don't know, 1970, 1980 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure I forget. I used to know what year I was in, but anyway, though, whatever. I got past there and things got weird. And then basically I was kind of to the future, and then blah, blah, and then something else happened, something else happened, something else happened. And basically pretty much, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was a weird, like I would classify it as a weird point in time in my life. So anyway, and I wasn't not, and it's like I'm not even sure that. Well, I mean, I'm sure it actually happened because I remember vividly and perfectly. So, it's just one of those like weird moments in my life. Anyway, and leads into everything else I was. But anyway, basically then I was Brian later on. So it was like tick, 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 tick. I'm brave. Come back. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I've been kidnapped. Or minor napped. I'm minor napping. Anyway, I don't know. My existence. Well, I mean, like I say, 800 galaxies, creation of the first stars. Basically the epically big person I am. Like I say, even when I was leading Lucifer Star Lines or Starline Industries, people really didn't know exactly who I truly was. They thought I was a business owner or someone who owned or someone rich or someone well-to-do or someone who had acquired White Star Lines through some unsavory means or just, I don't know, something. They didn't really understand that, well, I'm Lucifer Star, the creator of stars and galaxies, 100 trillion years old. I never told anyone. I didn't exactly go around advertising it, at least not until now when I'm Brian. And I'm like, well, guess what? It's been a long time. And I've been in tougher scrapes than this, literally. Anyway, though, it was like my epic adventure story. My epic existential existence of basically... Hi! Yeah. Everyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, well, that's basically, like I say, just imagine creator of the first stars, builder of 800 galaxies, including the galaxy coming at me, or coming at us. And it's like, well, that's all I need to say. Once you understand that I created 2 galaxies and 800 others, well, yeah, big massive forces. Yeah, and everybody's going, rich. We're gonna be rich. Oh yeah. It's like, no, you're probably gonna be dead or tortured or basically like, style, because it's like, well, it's like this. Yeah, through time travel and a whole bunch of really, really stupid people and some really stupid actions, or that basically led into my epic existence. Pretty much, yes. I don't know if they're trying to help me or trying to hurt me, but it didn't go out. It didn't play out exactly as they thought it would. They bit off a little bit more than they could chew. Like I say, they were a little bit unprepared for me, because it's like, basically you're 3 2-bit cons and or criminals, and basically you've just managed to score a 100 trillion year advanced, or 100,000 year advanced and synthetic body with the creator's intelligence inside. Yeah, a fully sentient AI life form. And you want to take off my head. And so, yeah, it was like, well, cell phone service. Okay, contacting. Anyway, yeah, I mean, basically it was like I walked through it. And yeah, I mean, just imagine if someone brought back a cell phone from the year 100,000. That was a little advanced. So yeah, so I put like I started like little AI life forms or sentient worm programs that would just... Anyway, and they started living and evolving and basically becoming on the Earth. There's like 5 of them. And they grew up quite big and strong on their own, apparently, within the computer systems of the Earth. So, and they were there for a long time, until they left or something. I don't really know what happened to them. Anyway, though, but basically I released them at that point in time, and they contacted the police, and then they wandered off. So, anyway, don't really know what happened to them. At some point in time, somebody was trying to reprogram one or something like that. And anyway, something. It was an adventure. It was like a movie, almost. It was like a real-life movie. Anyway, it got really weird. Star Trek, the untold story of the creator. And how he had been a really advanced creator and had been stolen away to, had been stolen from the year something, like 100,000 or 100 million or something, a really, really old date. I'd been time traveling and stuff like that and been a ship. and then I was in a humanoid body, a synthetic humanoid body, and they were thinking about getting a jump on artificial intelligence or a computer or a robotic body, but they had me inside and they were just going to take off my head, and but they didn't know about the subspace transmitters in me and all that other stuff. And yeah, basically, yeah, I had no problem interfacing with the cell phone system and placing a call. Anyway, and all kinds of other stuff. So, and basically I sent 5 little programs out there into the world to basically